low testosterone isn't just a bedroom issue. It's destroying your muscle mass, mood, and memory too. After 50, testosterone levels decline by about 1 to 2% per year. By 60, many men have testosterone levels 30 to 40% lower than they had at 30. This shows up as fatigue, muscle loss, weight gain, especially around the midsection, irritability, brain fog, and decreased motivation. The pharmaceutical solution is testosterone replacement therapy. But before going that route, there are 7 natural interventions with meaningful clinical evidence. Most men can significantly improve their levels before considering medication. The first and most impactful intervention is the one most men ignore: sleep. Testosterone is primarily synthesized during the REM sleep phases. The longer and deeper you sleep, the more testosterone your body produces overnight. A landmark JAMA study measured testosterone levels in healthy young men after 1 week of sleeping only 5 hours per night. The result was stunning: testosterone levels dropped by 10 to 15% in just 1 week, an effect equivalent to 10 to 15 years of aging. For men over 50 who are already working with reduced testosterone, chronic sleep deprivation compounds the decline rapidly. The target: 7 to 9 hours per night, with sleep timing consistent. Irregular sleep schedules disrupt the circadian testosterone rhythm as much as sleep deprivation does. Prioritize sleep as a hormonal intervention, not a luxury. Resistance training is one of the most reliably documented natural testosterone boosters for older men. Multiple studies, including a landmark paper in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, have confirmed that compound resistance movements, particularly squats and deadlifts, acutely raise testosterone levels and, over time, improve baseline testosterone in older men. The mechanism involves multiple pathways. Mechanical stress on large muscle groups stimulates pituitary signaling, which triggers testosterone release from the Leydig cells in the testes. The protocol that works best: heavy compound movements, squats, deadlifts, bench press, rows, at 70 to 85% of your 1 rep max, 3 to 4 sets, 3 times per week. Longer rest periods between sets, 2 to 3 minutes, appear to produce greater hormonal response than short rest periods. Zinc is an essential cofactor in testosterone biosynthesis. Without adequate zinc, the Leydig cells in the testes cannot produce testosterone efficiently. Studies have consistently shown that zinc deficiency is associated with significantly lower testosterone levels, and that zinc supplementation in deficient men can raise testosterone by 20 to 30%. The problem: zinc absorption declines with age, and many older men are mildly deficient without knowing it. Phytates in grains and legumes also inhibit zinc absorption. The best dietary sources of zinc are oysters, by far the highest, red meat, pumpkin seeds, and shellfish. If dietary intake is insufficient, a zinc supplement of 25 to 45 mg per day is supported by the literature. Note: high-dose zinc competes with copper absorption. Supplement copper, 2 mg, alongside zinc if supplementing long-term. Vitamin D functions more like a hormone than a vitamin, and vitamin D receptors are found on the Leydig cells, the testosterone-producing cells of the testes. A 12-month randomized controlled trial published in Hormone and Metabolic Research found that men who supplemented with 3,332 IU of vitamin D daily had significantly higher testosterone levels at the end of the study compared to the placebo group, about a 25% increase. Given that an estimated 75% of Americans over 60 are vitamin D insufficient, this is one of the easiest and most impactful interventions available. Optimal blood levels are 60 to 80 nanograms per milliliter, 150 to 200 mol/L. Most people need 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily to maintain those levels, but get tested first. Ashwagandha, an adaptogenic herb used in Ayurvedic medicine for centuries, has accumulated an impressive body of modern clinical evidence. A double-blind, randomized controlled trial published in Phytotherapy Research gave men aged 40 to 70 either 300 mg of ashwagandha root extract or placebo twice daily for 8 weeks. The ashwagandha group showed a significant increase in DHEAS and testosterone levels, along with improvements in vitality and fatigue. The primary mechanism is cortisol reduction. Elevated cortisol directly suppresses testosterone synthesis. The two hormones are in a reciprocal relationship. Ashwagandha's well-documented ability to lower cortisol by 20 to 30% creates a favorable hormonal environment for testosterone. Standard dose: 300 to 600 mg of a standardized extract, KSM66 or Sensoril, daily. Effects are typically noticed within 4 to 8 weeks. Tongkat Ali, also called Eurycoma longifolia, is a Southeast Asian plant with a growing body of clinical research on testosterone. A 2019 study published in Andrologia found that men who took 200 milligrams of Tongkat Ali extract daily for 1 month had significantly higher free testosterone levels and improved sexual function compared to placebo. The proposed mechanism is twofold. Tongkat Ali appears to stimulate Leydig cell activity directly, and it may reduce sex hormone binding globulin, SHBG, which would increase the proportion of free testosterone, the form your body can actually use. Tongkat Ali works best in men with below normal to low normal testosterone. If your levels are already optimized, the effect is less pronounced. This one isn't glamorous, but it's highly effective, reducing alcohol consumption and processed food intake. Alcohol directly suppresses testosterone production by impairing Leydig cell function and raising cortisol. Even moderate drinking, 2 to 3 drinks per evening, has been shown to reduce testosterone levels by 6 to 23% the following morning. Processed foods high in refined carbohydrates promote insulin resistance, which is strongly associated with lower testosterone. Replacing processed carbohydrates with whole food sources, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and quality fats improves the hormonal environment significantly. Testosterone decline after 50 is real, but it's also responsive to these lifestyle interventions. Start with sleep, resistance training, and zinc, the 3 with the strongest evidence. Add vitamin D if you're deficient. Layer in ashwagandha and Tongkat Ali if you want targeted supplementation. If you implement these consistently for 90 days and still feel symptoms of low T, ask your doctor for a total and free testosterone panel. Subscribe if this kind of deep dive health content is useful to you, and drop a comment with which of these you're already doing.